think we should leave 18 plus games to the adults.
It looks like a.
Because it's 18 plus for a reason. There's literally.
You're
17.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's a tape in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one
You two are fine.
have in this instance doesn't
But
even
you
play
are
the
literally.
game.
You are 14 years old and you have an 18-year-old hanging out with you who isn't trying to.
Yeah, the
like,
one
you
understand I've seen worse things about the
Doesn't
game.
actually fucking play this game.
I don't like the free clowns. They look like they're gonna drug and kidnap you.
What?
They kind of do. So.
I've seen way worse than the game.
Yeah,
Some people have, but a lot of minors on the internet have
Way
it.
worse.
I was about to say, like,
We're not telling you
Why are you getting so mad about it?
Hold on.
Sorry, you're really
This is
small.
like.
Actually, I
This
have
is
to
the
look down.
equivalent.
That.
This is the equivalent of somebody like who's desensitized to gore showing a little kid the gore and then being like, "I've seen worse. You can look at it too." That's the
I don't think
equivalent
that's the
of this,
equivalent
by
at
the
all.
way.
Sorry, you.
Yeah, it is. There is gore in the game, dude.
Oh wait, you're
A
right.
lot.
It's not that much gore.
Yeah.
It is not
Not
that much.
gore,
It's
blood.
blood. It is just
Even if it's not that much, it's still like, what if there's a kid who hasn't even seen anything like that on the internet, and then they see the game, and then they freak out? They could easily blame that on you guys for advertising it, even if it's not your fault.
Okay, is there truth set up though?
We don't tell them
Oh,
to
squirm.
search it up. We don't get anyone to search it up. It's their choice if they do it. It's their choice if they want to play it. It's not our problem. It's their choice.
You're right. Yeah, I know, but it's like you're still advertising it. I don't know how you guys don't see the
We're
problem.
not telling anyone to look it up though. We're not telling anyone to look it up.
Thanks.
We're not telling anyone to look up anything. We're not telling them to do anything about the game.
Yeah.
But I want to talk to them.
Not only that, but the problem is that you are 17 and 18. You guys are way older than them, and you could like kind of help them to avoid 18 plus games. That's what I'm mostly worried about, is the fact that you guys are way older than them,
I played
and you're
my
still
free will.
Wait,
I played it with my favorite. It's way worse
You
than
played
it
it with
doesn't
your
do
free
anything
will?
for me.
Humble opinion.
Yeah.
My opinion about this. The only reason I think there's a big problem here is that it is for 18 plus. You're already into it. Guys, let's long gone.
Morgan,
but, like,
shut up.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just feel like the problem is
The
that
game
you're
is 18
advertising
plus,
it.
and they're like advertising an 18 plus game to a bunch of kids.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're not telling them to look it up.
What?
That's what you're not understanding. We're not telling them to look it up.
Showing it,
Yeah,
using
no,
it to
yeah.
the younger audience, which
Yeah,
is
the
also
free will
reasonable.
is
They have choice to read the rules. They have
And they're
choice
making
to
a
read the
group
description.
instance in
How many
a
times has this
game.
happened to you for you to
They
Like
read
in
that.
a
What it is.
world instance
This is a little bit
that's for like
We've had plenty of people
is.
like this, and
I love going in this like kind of world. I hang out in
That's
here
like
when I'm like bored and stuff.
If you go to the private room, it's
Majority
like, well, it's locked.
of the like people
Yeah,
this weekend go to like the avatar one. You sound very unhappy that I'm here.
Sorry, my boyfriend was like all up in your face and your business. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't really care. I don't really care. Calm down, puppet.
Let me close my door. Oh, hold on.
I have to follow you, Louis. My roommate's not home.
Yeah.
Ugh. The thing is, you're not telling them to look it up or anything, and that's good. Good on you
Yeah.
guys. Don't do that, please.
we're not going to.
Yeah, but the only
The one
issue is
thing that
you're-
people keep saying, yeah, it's an 18 plus game, but if you read the rules for younger audience to know, they can not do stuff with it.
I
And we
read the rules
kick
before I
anyone
got
under
here.
14. So if they're not 14 and they don't read the if they're 14 and they don't read the rules,
All my instances
our
are going to be
fault.
14 plus. So
You
it's not
should
really
still
our fault.
tell
if
them to read the rules
people
when
younger
they
than
join.
age limit.
yeah,
It is your group. It is
I
your
put the
job
thing
to
down for a
ensure
reason.
that
I
their
people
put
are
problem
doing
is
anything
they
bad.
don't listen. The problem is if
That
they
means you
don't
kick them
listen,
from the instance
it's
if they
their
don't
fault.
listen.
That's what I do, and I do that.
That's what we do.
If they're underage for the age limit, I do
fault
that.
if they don't listen. If they do check the rules, they'll understand and they won't hopefully do it unless they're curious. But if they do it, it's not our fault. Their fault. But yes,
Semi their fault. Yeah.
somewhat gore, but it's not gore, blood. It's the
Yeah, it's
slightest bit
blood.
as well.
There's still like
There's
hold on. My
a
grandma's,
tiny
like,
bit
in
on
my
the
room.
floor.
Let me have this out.
It's been on head and like side. Not really anything else.
No.
Yeah, that kind of is, but it's not really. It's not really that bad when you have what is
If you're
on the
mature
internet
enough-
now.
If you were mature enough and you've seen worse, then it's not that bad. That's not understanding.
It's
Yeah,
not
but that
that
doesn't-
bad. It gets real worse. I know there's
Also,
like
we're not
content
advertising
with
it
that,
neither. We're just making a group out of the
but
game because we like the
it gets
fandom.
worse. That's not that bad.
It's still like, in my humble opinion, yes.
Yeah, I know it's pretty bad still, but it's worse that like
I just feel like
5-year-olds
it
have
should
seen
be-
accidentally on the internet. We know someone that saw something when they were 5 and should not have
It just
seen.
feels like you're
But we couldn't do anything.
It could be like you're desensitizing it. Hi, boyfriend. It could
We're-
be like
we're
you're
not.
desensitizing
We're
it to
boyfriend.
younger
Not
minors.
doing anything to tell not to.
Yeah, but it's still like, I feel like you guys are good people, but this is like really, this could look bad on like you both for advertising
Well,
a group about an 18+ game. You're
Not only
fortunate.
that,
I'm
yeah, the thing I wanted to say is that since you are 17 and the other person hanging out with them is 18, some people are gonna see it as you guys got them into the game since y'all are older than them.
But no.
So some
I
people
didn't.
are gonna
It's
see
not
it as
how it
weird.
they need
Yeah,
to
even
know,
if you
and then they'll
got
understand.
into the, yeah, no,
I
but
got in the
even
game
if
by
you got into
myself.
the game yourself, they could still view that as weird because you
They could
have
think
two
that
older
you-
people who are more responsible in the friendship.
Circus, the person named Circus Demon, they don't even play the game. They know hardly anything about the game. This one has played the game.
They're still
beat
gonna
the
see it.
after I did.
People could see it as you showed them the game, and people probably aren't gonna believe you if you say I didn't show
Yeah.
them the game because you're older. You're supposed to be more responsible.
We don't care if they
Yes.
blame us. It's not our
That
fault.
is
And it's not
such
our
a
problem.
That is a very big
They
problem,
blame us.
actually.
It's not our fault and not our problem.
That is still
I mean,
like
even
I
if
say,
it's not your
problem,
fault, it's still
But again,
exposing younger
we might have
kids to
promoted it,
seeing it.
but if you read the rules, it will
Do
understand
you
that
think
they
people are
shouldn't
going to
search
read the
it or
rules of your
look at
group
it.
if they are 14 years old? Some people don't. Most
Yes.
14-year-olds I know don't do that. They
Then it's
Those
their
are why
fault.
people
We
who don't read rules.
promote-
yeah.
We tell them
Read
to
the
read the
rules
rules
even.
then.
Yeah.
You
We
guys
do
are
that.
moderators
We
of your
tell them
own
to read.
instance, and moderators
Read
are
the rules.
moderating the instance to make sure that everybody stays safe. This is not making sure everybody stays safe. That's what moderation is. So, I don't know.
Boy, shut up. What we're trying to say is, I feel like you could have advertised something different than the Freak Circus, especially for a 14+ instance.
In a
And
Dandy's Road world.
where a lot of younger people
Okay, why does it
go.
matter what world it is?
It's
Yeah.
like mainly aimed towards kids.
I was bored.
It's like mainly just
Not
aimed
all the
towards
time.
kids.
I've met a lot of people that are like 80 and like this game. And that's because I play Dandy's World when I'm bored.
Yeah,
People constantly
See,
harass me
mainly
all
directed
night.
at
It
younger
still
audiences.
doesn't matter.
but older people do play it, including me. I
Still
play
doesn't
Dandy's
matter
World.
what instance this is. People older will always join no matter what.
Yeah, but
That's
still,
the- like,
it mainly
another
resides with
thing
younger
is-
people, and younger people are going to try
yeah.
to say they're 14 and join your instances, and then you're going to get blamed.
No, we
No,
a lot
that's
of
why
people
he
have done
did
that.
it.
I've seen like maybe there was like one 8-year-old in your
No,
instance
we're
earlier.
pretty-
Yeah,
good at making it so they leave. It doesn't matter. If we suspect it and they try to say it, we most likely kick.
They just get
Unless
kicked
they
Yeah.
actually have
automatically,
proof
especially if I can
that
tell.
they're 14, then no.
yeah.
We aren't going to do that. That's one of
thing
the
is,
main things
like,
we do.
I understand that you want people to be mature in your instances and stuff like that, but you're advertising a mature game and it's 14 plus, and most of the time people under like 16, maybe 17 aren't even mature on VRChat at all. Like, it's a really rare occurrence. There was a squirm who just came up to me, and he sounded like maybe 9, and he was like role playing by himself, and he was like role playing with everybody in the vicinity. He told me he was 15, and I was like, I asked him a question. I was like, "Do you know what? What was it? I can't. Do you know what fluoride is? Do y'all know what fluoride is?" Okay, yeah. I asked him.
Really busy
He's the
trying
same
to
age as
figure
me.
out some stuff.
You're fine.
Yeah, I asked him. He's the same age as me. He was like, I was like, "Do you know what fluoride is?" And he's like, "No, what's fluoride?" I was like, that's the stuff in mouthwash. And he was like, I don't use mouthwash. And I sat there, I was like,
Bro,
okay.
I feel like before I
Okay.
basic knowledge, I'm dead.
Why we weren't
Yeah.
doing stuff right now is because, first of all, I don't have my privileges.
Then why don't you have
First of all,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
lagging.
working. I'm admin.
It's
It's not
lagging.
working
It
for me.
wasn't working for
One other of us is busy busy doing something, and this one was busy doing something outside of the game. So we were all busy
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
something, and I can't do anything about it.
Try.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like you should try restoring your VR chat.
I tried.
Yeah.
It
She's been
hasn't.
trying
Nothing's
that.
working.
Have you checked her
I even
roles
took
on
away
the
her the
website?
access. Yes,
Yeah,
I've done that
they
multiple
tried.
times.
Nothing
giving a
worked.
new role.
Only
She
one
even
of us
reset
have
her
gotten
headset.
it.
She reset her headset.
Yeah,
Try,
the only one that's gotten it is guest fatal thing.
Fatal.
Him.
Yeah, fatal. That's been the only one.
Yeah, fatal.
That's why he's here right now. Because he has the
Yeah.
access to Cake and
He has the
Richard
only
Brown?
access
I'm not sure.
here except Luke.
Yeah, I
I
feel
have
like
access to Kick and Ban.
Can't access it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Refuse to
another
play.
thing is, since it's supposed to be a game, it's a group about an 18 plus game, an adult who likes the game can easily join the instance and end up like talking to younger kids about the game, even though an adult should not be talking to a kid about an
age
18
limit.
plus game.
For how old
Yeah.
you can be.
this is like risky for
But-
your group and everyone else.
Yeah, this is really risky.
Yeah, we know.
like we're not
Yeah.
we're not
We
Okay, well, that's another
other people to join.
But you're making a Republican.
We're ready to kick when needed.
Yeah.
It says 18 plus is okay, but don't be weird, but the group is about Freak Circus where cannibalism is normalized in the game.
Yeah, we
Okay.
also
That's-
make
I
fun. We
understand
also
that.
do. We also talk about cannibalism in this one.
Yeah. We
do
You're
a lot.
older.
You are 17 years old. You turn 18.
I'm
Friends
talking
with
about it
this
before I
one.
even knew her.
We're not getting mad at you for being friends. We're like, you are talking about sexualized cannibalism with a 14-year-old. You turn 18. Even if they know about it, you should still be responsible and not talk about it with them. Even if they know about it, you should still be responsible and not talk to a
Oh my god!
Why are you getting mad about this?
Guess
This
what?
is literally basic
Wait.
law. This you
Hold
you
up.
can get in trouble for
Hold on.
this.
Let her change. You let
I
her
know,
speak.
but this one wanted to. This one brought it up and does it lightly with me. We continuously do it. 'Cause this one mostly brings it up, not me.
You still
But
shouldn't
even
talk
if
about it. You
if
should
they
be the
bring
one
it
to
up,
shut
you
the
should
conversation
still
down.
direct the conversation. You should
No,
be
you
like,
don't
no,
bring
we
it up.
shouldn't
You
talk
don't
about
bring
this.
it up.
I'm older than you. Yeah, you shouldn't even bring it up in general. Even if the person younger than you brings it up, you should be like, no, you shouldn't talk about this. This is what unintentional grooming could end up being like, by the way.
It's not grooming. What do you mean?
It
That's
could
not
be
grooming?
like
It can be unintentional. I just said unintentional.
No, that would not
I'm
be
not calling your
grooming
friend a
at all.
groomer.
That
We're
would
not
be
calling
no,
your friend a
no,
groomer.
no, no.
Sorry,
No,
sorry,
no,
sorry,
no, no.
sorry.
We're not
How
calling
is-
you a
how-
groomer.
Wait. This is what you're not understanding. How's that count as grooming? She's not doing anything sexual. How's that count as
You
grooming?
just said you were
That's what
talking
you're not
about
understanding.
You just said that you guys were having conversations about cannibalism.
Okay.
But isn't it literally sexualized in the game?
Yes, it is,
Are you
but I've
talking about the
known
game,
that
the
before.
sexual cannibalism in
Isn't
the
there
game.
literal sexual assault in the game? I don't
Yes,
remember.
I remember
Isn't there?
this.
Yeah, exactly. There's literal
okay.
sexual assault in the game, and you should not be advertising that kind of thing to minors. Like,
I'm not doing
at all.
this, bro. I'm
Wait,
way
no,
too
don't-
I
tired.
didn't
don't
do
need-
anything. Wait. Okay, posting this on TikTok. I'm dead.